someone says Scott Teal, the first thing that comes to my mind is just a great person, just a person you want to be around, a person that you can laugh with, that if you had a problem at 3 in the morning you could call and you know he'd be there for you, and he's a great friend to have.
Teal's a good guy. I lived with him for a year. He's a great roommate. He's clean. He's funny. He's always awesome to have around. I'm with him 20 hours a day every day.
I decided to come to UCF because I didn't really have too many other options as far as football. I had a couple different options to go to school other places on academic scholarships, but UCF was really the only school that gave me an opportunity to play football, and I felt like, I'm a hometown kid and this is where I grew up. Being a leader in special teams is a role that I don't necessarily take very lightly. It's something that every senior has to do whenever they get to be that point in their career. Charlie Hewlett a few years ago really set the bar for me and showing me what it takes to be a good long snapper, not just a long snapper, but even a great player.
Scott, he comes in, Scott's a very, very hard worker. He's very determined in what he wants to do and how he has to be, and he's become a technician in what he has to do. And that's what he needed to become, a technician and perfect everything that he does to the slightest degree. And I've seen him grow, not only as a player, from year 1 to year 2 of being with him, but as a person as well. You see him, he's starting to take that role and he's starting to coach the younger kids. He's coming and says, hey, you got to do this, you want to do this, hey, do this, do that, which is a great help to me. He's become the leader of the group.
It's red hair. If you're in a crowd, you're going to recognize Teal. Teal stands out for his red hair.
Red hair. It's kind of easy to see a 6'1", 225-pound red-headed kid with pale skin, and he kind of sticks out.
If I were to describe something to Scott, one of the first things that I would say are his glowing red locks, which are absolutely beautiful. Some would say they're sort of a neon glow. You look at him and he kind of radiates, and you could definitely spot him out of a large crowd.
He'll snap every once in a while. You wouldn't see it because he's just a nice kid, but he's a hard worker. Teal's a real hard worker.
Scott, he comes in, Scott's a very, very hard worker. He's very determined in what he wants to do and how he has to be, and he's become a technician in what he has to do.
Being a hard worker is something that I really strive to do. My goal is to always be doing the right thing at the right time. I aspire to be a hard worker, and that's awesome to hear from other people that they take notice in that. But it doesn't really change my attitude. I'm always going to give it 100% whenever I can and wherever I can.